Hello and a really warm welcome. This is a general love read, collective energies. So let's jump straight in and see what spirits have for us today. And I do hope wherever you are in the world, you are safe and well. Show me what you need me to see for collective energies, please, spirits. Thank you so much. So, Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You're left in a place of real disappointment, of upset, regret. It's like guilt as well, or guilt coming through, regret and guilt here, which is interesting. Here with that Five of Cups. There's been a lot of conflict. There's been a lot of arguing with a person you're in connection with. It's very much as if you see here with the Five of Cups and the King of Pentacles. He's kind of staring at his pentacles. She's staring here, just onto the floor. It's like you're both with this conflict here in the middle. And it's like you're both very much not actually looking at each other, not acknowledging each other. You're both feeling really hurt. You're both feeling the other person has really caused hurt. So you're both feeling really bad at the moment. There is a lot of conflict. But here, especially with that Seven of Wands, it's very much like things got kind of maybe out of hand, maybe a lot of arguing, a lot of verbal toing and froing, sort of confrontation here. It's really interesting here, because then we have Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, with the High Priestess, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords as well. So the person in question here, or the person you've been connected to, it's very much as if it feels like really torn energy, difficult energy, upsetting energy. It's like energy of you're trying to find a resolution. You're trying to find some way through it. You're trying to find some resolution. So this connection here doesn't have to come to an end at all. This person could already be connected to somebody else. Getting through here, they could already be connected to somebody else. They could be in the process of, it doesn't have to be though, please take it as it resonates. They could be in the process of splitting up with somebody else, of separating from someone else, or they could have somebody else. So it's not even a commitment, so to speak, in that respect, but they could have children with them. They could have some sort of tie, financially as well, where they have to contribute or they have to see this person. There's somebody slap bang in the middle of your connection. There's somebody right in the middle of it. And unless this Ten of Swords here, unless this remains, it's very much as if this is going to just cause a bumpy ride as well for the future. They're trying to bring it to a close, but something is pulling them back. Something is pulling them back or keeping them stuck somewhere, and they're not able to let go. They're not able to let go of this person as much as they might want to. It's like they're trying to. They really are very guarded. They're very guarded. So it's almost like this could have been about this third party here. All this conflict could have been about this third party. Now, again, I'll just reiterate, it doesn't mean a third party that they are in a relationship with somebody else, but it means they're tied or connected in some way, and that's getting in the middle of this connection here. It feels very, very painful. The person in question is really stubborn as well. See here how he's just holding on to that pentacle, staring at it like that. It's like a streak of stubbornness there as well. It's like not accepting the truth you're speaking, not accepting what you're saying, not taking on board what you're trying to put across to them to make this connection work. And that's what's really frustrating you. That's why you're just so in this Five of Cups. You're frustrated. You know, you feel very much disappointed. You feel let down. It's almost like also you feel a bit guilty if you have argued or tried to separate from this person or tried to make a point. It's like you feel a horrendous amount of guilt because you love this person. That's where the guilt's coming from as well. So you really are weighed down with like a ton of emotions here. that you're trying to work through. You know very much that you do love this person. And here as well, it's like she's trying to think, how do I pursue, the 2 cups that are upright, if I'm going to pursue them, how am I going to do that? Because look at the rest of the cups, they're all sort of scrawled on the floor. So it's very much as if she's in a lot of pain, or you're in a lot of pain, and you don't quite know how to work through this or come through this, because this person just isn't listening. It's like they're very headstrong. They're very, very headstrong. They're very determined. They're very headstrong. They don't really listen, or they're not really listening to you and your needs and what you want, which is making it really, really difficult for you going forward. It's like you need this person to come on board, to listen, to really understand your emotions, where you're coming from. And they're just not. It's like they've thrown themselves into work. They've thrown themselves into their life. They're going kind of head first. Even if it means conflicts ahead, it's like they're going head first into it. And this has got you to the point now. That's why that energy is so strong with that 5 of Cups. It's got you to a point now where you want to move forward. You want things to move forward. But unless this person listens and takes this on board, you don't see it going anywhere. And there's your distress right there. That's your distress right there. It's almost as if as well, they're so focused on money, or they're so focused on their pentacles. It's like they're not putting in what you need. They're not putting in what you need for whatever reason. And this other third party is right in the middle. They're trying to end this with the third party. They want to put a stop to it. They want to they really do, with that 10 of Swords. They want this to come. They want to be able to split from this person in some way, or not have them to worry about. What else, please, spirits? Temperance, yeah. So here we have on the table, we've got Taurus, Sagittarius energy. Please take it as it resonates. They really want resolution with you. Although the difficult thing is, the thing that you're really struggling with is, in the actual 3D world, in reality, this is what you're going through. It doesn't feel like resolution. It feels as if you're being fought in the opposite direction. But this person really, really does want resolution. This is also reconnection, reconnecting with you here, coming back together, re-establishing something when it's fallen apart. It's like they really, really do want this. Because here, if you see with the rainbow as well in the background, is beautiful. It's like you do bring them happiness, you bring them peace, you bring them love, and they don't want to lose that. And they know this. So going forward, they are going to, it's like their whole demeanour just softens. It's like the whole demeanour is softening as you're going forward. And it's softening because they really realise how much they've put your back up, how much they really have put your back up this time. It's like you've had arguments before, you've had difficulties before, you've been through ups and downs before. There's something about this, though, that is much bigger than that. It's much bigger. And it's almost as if you want to see in the 3D, in reality, I say proof, it's not so much proof, but just that something of their love. You want to see it now. You want to see it manifest. You want to see it in your reality, in your 3D world. So you know it's real. So you know you can go forward with this person. The trouble is you're not seeing that at the moment. You're not seeing it. You're just seeing a lot of conflict, a lot of battling through, a lot of them not really seeing your side of things, or how it's really, really affecting you going forward. So show me more, please, spirits. Thank you so much. So shadow side, it's the Devil, 8 of Cups and 6 of Swords with the World card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So this is getting to the point now with this 8 of Cups. It's like you're ready to walk away. If things don't change, you really are ready to walk away. And I do sense this person is feeling that now. They're feeling the pressure from all around them, from everything going on with this conflict all around them. They're feeling that pressure. Now, financially here, because we do have that King of Pentacles, it's like financially they might be completely sorted. They might be absolutely, financially they might be absolutely home and dry. They might be fine. But it's the rest of their world that isn't fine. It's the rest of the world that's feeling this conflict as well. It's everything else. It's the fact that they can't detach from this past commitment as well, which is really dragging them down, which could actually impact their finances as well. To you, with the Eight of Cups, you're ready to walk. You've had enough. It's like you're ready to walk away now. You need to feel this love to know it's real, to be able to go forward. It's almost as if you've put your life on hold in some way. You've made a lot of sacrifices to either wait for this person. It's either waiting for them, or even if you're happily getting on with your own life, you're still getting on with your own life. But as far as it comes to love, you're still kind of waiting for this person to actually follow through on how they've made you feel. And that's exactly what you're waiting for. But with the Eight of Cups here, it's so hard for you because all these 8 cups here, look, you've built all of these up. But as you're walking off into the moonlight, it's because you know there's still a lot of things you're not aware of. There's still things that are hidden from you. There's still things that you can't work out in this connection. And unless you're able to, it's like you just feel you need to go forward. You need to move away from this connection quite quickly. Here, with the World, the shadow side, 6 of Swords. Wow. And this will happen. You are actually making a stand here. You're making a real stand. And it's very much as if you are going to be sort of communicating to this person in your own way here, that either this does change or you do go. And it's almost to the point where you're just ready to walk anyway. So you're not doing this to, you're not making empty threats. You're not trying to be, unkind, but you would like some of your needs met. And you are ready to walk if this doesn't happen, because it's as if you have been putting things on hold, maybe when it comes to your love life, for a really, really long time. And that's why it's such a difficult decision to walk away, because you have built up so much with this person. You have built up all these cups together, or you've put in all this effort here. And you are ready to actually move forward, put some distance between you and this person, if things don't change. Now, this is going to shock this person completely, because even though, as I said, the energies have been really not great, not nice, very turbulent energy here, going forward with that Temperance card, they want a future with you. They do want something, and it's almost as if they perhaps didn't realise you would go, that you'd be gone. But here with the Devil card, shadow side, and the World, it's very much as if you're now saying, look, you need to address these issues. You have to address your issues for us to be together, for us to have a brand new cycle together. It's like you don't want to be on the end of this old cycle with this person anymore. You want your new cycle with them. You don't want to be on the end of the old cycle where they're trying to cut ties with people and all this. It's like you really would like something more fresh, more new with them. And unless they're going to step forward and do that, it's very much as if you are feeling that this is not for you anymore. This will really shock this person because they have no idea. It's almost as if you may have fallen in that before. You may have split up, come back together. It's gone on, but you've always been there. You've always stuck around, and you've always given that unconditional love. This going forward is very much, it's like you making a stand now, some sort of stand, to say no, unless I see something coming back my way from you, I'm not doing it. I'm really not doing it. It's like you're pulling all your resources, so to speak, almost, with this person. Death, 3 of Cups, and 7 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles, exactly. You want something fair. It's like you're saying to this person, I want something fair. I want something with roughly equal give and take in this partnership, in this connection. If I can't have this, then with the Death card, Scorpio energy, it's like you've decided to actually completely cut all ties. Because here with the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, you're really tired. It's like you're tired of this energy. You're tired of that 7 of Swords energy. You really want this lovely 3 of Cups energy now. It's like you're tired of dealing with this. And this is all you feel like you've dealt with since being with this person, is sometimes it's either lies, manipulation, it's guilt, it's games, this will go on for so much longer and then it will stop, and it never does. It's like you've really taken on a hell of a lot with this person to try and be with them and support them. But now going into the future with this 3 of Cups, it's like you're recognising that you want more positive connections here because that's been so painful. You love this person dearly. You don't want to be without them. You want to be with them, but it's very much as if you're starting to put yourself first, or you're trying to think of putting yourself first going forward in the future here, which sometimes we all really need to do. So let's just quickly take a love oracle card as well from our pile here and see if there's any more advice coming through. Show me what you need me to see, please, spirits. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. Wow. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Wow. So that spirits are saying, you know, you've recognized the past. You've seen it. You can release this now. You can release the past now and let go. And you can move forward here, and you can embrace the new here. You can embrace the new, because there is new coming. And whether it means you have to actively do that yourself, like seeking out new friendships, seeking out new adventures, then so be it. But it's like the universe is saying the time has come to make that choice, because there is a new path available. Follow it with faith. And this person will still be in your life. They will still work hard to be in your life if it's meant to be. But it's right now, it's like you're releasing something into the universe. You're releasing and you're accepting what's to come. It's like you're accepting change, or you're accepting the painful sort of inevitability of change. And then we also have here, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. That's just beautiful. And it is, because actually the work that people don't see, it's funny, isn't it? If you work full time, if you do things like that, people can see it and they go, God, you're doing amazing. This is great. Or you can get promotions at work, different things. When you're working on yourself, your own emotions, your own self-esteem, your own direction, your own kind of life path, star path here, it's very difficult. You know, you don't really get recognition, do you? We don't really get recognition for that, so to speak, so much. So just give yourself that recognition. You're doing an absolutely amazing job under the circumstances, under the pressure that you've been under. And the universe is behind you, and it's really supporting you to push forward, to make the changes you want. And then the universe will follow. Take care, and I'll see you soon.